Wow, it's really dark. Oh, let me turn this on. Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your man Jay. Thanks for tuning in. I got to do something about the light the back there. Um, Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Art Department. I'm gonna be working on some Berserker today, and actually doing a page, one single page spread here, or I guess a single page. I don't think it's a spread if it's only one page. Uh, and let's get some music on. We'll see if anybody shows up to hang out. I know a lot of people are streaming today. Jason, nice to see you, dude. Yeah, I know he's promoting on another channel. So if you get a chance, go check that out. I think he's on art and stuff, which is cool. Congratulations, my dude. Got to get the word of that frog G out. Hell yeah, dude. So a lot of people are streaming too. So we'll see, but we'll see how it goes. But I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna do my thing. And I think we're just gonna switch the cameras. Change the camera here. So it's gonna be different because I got some light coming. This might help. I'm working on this page here. I feel like this is kind of loud. Let's turn it down. Yo, Cranberry, what's up, dude? Let me know if I'm sounding okay. Audio streams always have audio issues. So yeah, I'm working on some Berserker. So I did this page. I did this. Let's see if this will show up. And I just wasn't liking. I liked the pose, but I just wasn't liking how it was coming out. So, not dynamic enough for where I need it. So, we're gonna be doing some. I don't think we need this on anymore. It's gonna be very light. But so we're doing rough, so I'm gonna try and knock that out as quick as I can so I can tighten up some of these pencils maybe. I was kind of taking some liberties with the design of Berserker, trying out a couple new things. Give him like a cool skull on his shoulder now. Maybe doing something with a cool like a Conan-esque medallion. With like cool bones on it. I think will be pretty neat. It looks better with the second light off. Is it? I gotta adjust the camera too. This one I got it on auto, so let's take a look here. Where's my preview and camera settings? It also makes it smaller. That doesn't help any either. I just need to like do that. Yeah, I'll take Conan adjacent. Preset I like. I'll take that too. But I shied away from his original design some. And so I'm going back to the detail that I had in his original design, all the fur that he had. I gave him this cool, I always had the shoulder pad, but I wanted to do more with it. So I gave him like a skull on it. And this is for a short story that'll probably be in unconditional shove. 2. So this will probably be some people's first time seeing the BEARZERKER. But we're pivoting the story of BEARZERKER, and I'm glad I didn't put it out yet. Because I think it needs like a subtext in terms of like the title. So BEARZERKER is actually going to be BEARZERKER, Slayer of the Dark. And I'm reworking the story a bit to where it's like think Conan and Quantum Leap. So BEARZERKER will be going and jumping in and out of people's nightmares, hunting the nightmares, trying to find the one that took the little girl. So, and that'll let me play more with a lot of the storytelling and stuff like that too. Yes, Unconditional Shove 2. Then Odin's working on it, but he's just chilling out, working on it, because he's very busy. So it's not like it's like that's oh, we got a date or anything like that. So I'm gonna do this short story, and then I'm actually gonna try and write something, and Odin wants to draw it, and so that might be kind of cool too. So now I gotta figure out my head. And I think giving them these stitches like this make them look really freaking tough. And it's one of those things that's like, I kind of got lazy drawing them, and I think I need to bring back that detail that I had planned. The one thing I always liked about Frazetta's Conan is he would give him like an armband or something. So I want to bring the fur on the top of his belt back too. And of course, the original story had before dawn or whatever, but time passes differently in dreams, so totally makes sense. And then this way I could create monsters and have them fight them. Sometimes I get caught up into like drawing characters, and it's like, well, what if I have to draw this character like all the time? So then it became like, how can I draw more like a cartoon? And then that kind of, lost some of the detail with them. And it's like, well, I could draw, whatever I want on them. It doesn't matter. that. Well, it's gonna, yeah. Okay, let me put this up. Let's do that. So yeah, it would be a let's see. Look at my videos, see how it's turning out. See what it looks like. Oh, it's looking good here. Yeah, we're good over here. It's actually so this was more. This is actually because it's shoved. It's more of a darker tone. Like in the main story, I would never show anything happen bad. You know, anything. Nothing ever bad will happen to the kids, you know, but if it's a shove story, I think I could bend the rules a little bit. And kind of be more brutal. But I want to do this first before I start writing the other story for Odin, because I want to finish this. So this story is probably going to be like 10 pages or something. And you know how I do. Where it's going to be like, here's some talking. And then, yeah, action. And that'll probably be like 4 pages of just Berserker just brutalizing these guys. I think that's an appeal, and one thing I want to do with Berserker is how he meets evil in terms of like the brutality and the violence that he does, like no quarter given. It's actually turning out better than the other one because I have a clear pose of what I want. I think that was the way to go. I'm trying to center him again too. I gotta work on my form too, like on my forms, like you're trying to draw legs. I have such problems trying to draw freaking legs, dude. But I'll tell you my favorite. This is my favorite page so far. And it's goofy. But I love this page that I did. This is the nightmares talking. And I just love these little gestures like, hey, oh no man, bro. Like, and I'm gonna digitally ink this stuff. So I love that page. So I'll give you guys a preview to all the 3 maybe that are watching. I think the first 2 pages traditionally, I didn't like how they came out, so I'm gonna do them digitally. So we have page 1. There's a lurker coming in. And then unfortunately he feasts on the child. Then he hears another sound. So he comes and the lurker finds another child. And then creeps up. But somebody's there. And here's the twist. That's when I woke up. And it's like, bro, I think you had a nightmare. He's like, me, no way. We are the nightmares. These are the nightmares, guys. You know. So then one of them gets snatched up. And who the nightmares have nightmares about? BEARZERKER. Let's see. How did I have that? Oh, I gotta look at my original page here. I was doing some light boxing. So here was the original piece that I was going. This was the one I was doing as a thumbnail. And I just got into it. And I like the way he looks, but there's no concise. I didn't have a plan of what the pose was going to be. But even this one turned out pretty good. But I think when you turn around for the nightmare to turn around and see this foaming at the mouth, BEARZERKER, I gotta put all the guts, all the nightmare guts on his axe here still. You know, I think that's a good page because you're gonna turn the page, and then this is the page. You're gonna turn the page, and then here's BEARZERKER. You're like, oh snap. So on this one, we're gonna get rid of this because we don't need this little shiny bit on the axe. Because we're gonna put some nightmare chunks on it. That's kind of the fun. I can be kind of brutal with when he's slaying these monsters because they're just like monsters. You know, so there's nothing that's like really humanoid, to be honest. Maybe he'll fight some skeleton guys, you know, or something like that, but I don't want him to do too many like human things. Once I get farther along on this, I should probably start trying to go on more streams. Quantum H Comics, hey, how you doing? Nice to see you. First time I've seen you on one of my streams. Welcome, welcome. Just working on a short story of BEARZERKER. It's one of my characters that I created. I actually have 2 ashcans, in case you don't know. One I did limited, which was a prologue to the main story. And then this one here, this is a ashcan of the first 6 pages of the actual comic book, available for $5. You just shoot me a message on Twitter. At MightyBot Studio, and $5 plus $5 shipping. I'll sign it, and if you want some original art with it too, I've been doing. I don't want to call them head sketches because a BEARZERKER head sketch would be really, really easy. So I do like little art pieces. For about $20, you can get a original art piece too that I'll draw specifically for you. But yeah, $5 plus $5 shipping. US only though. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Always nice to see new faces. I know Jason's promoting his Frog G on another channel, which is really cool. So it's nice to see him out there promoting stuff. Frog G's a really cool comic. He's working on issue 2, him and Ink Spots. Hopefully you guys can see. I might have to start going a little bit darker. Let me finish out the layout of this. Let me do his furry loincloth. Let's get some more music going on. That's a pretty good one. Let's see this one. Let's do that one. Yeah, I should go on more. I should. You know what? Sometimes though, I come home from work. You know, by the time I come home from work at 7, then I usually have dinner with the. Actually, when I come home, I close the store at 7. By the time I come home at 7:30 or 7:45, you know, then I usually have dinner with the fam and stuff, and then usually we hang out for a bit. And usually by then, I'm just like, I'm beat, man. I'm tired. I just want to shut my brain off and relax, and not have to like be on. You know what I mean? So I just want to chill out, play some video games, and freaking go to sleep. Oh yeah, you know they got a great book, man. They just got to get it out there. Got to cut through all the BS. So I finally saw that new Superman movie. I was thoroughly disappointed. And I was sad because I really wanted to like it too. Here's the guy turned around. Cranberry he walked out of it midway. Yeah. Yeah, there's something about it that was off, right? It was weird. and I wasn't expecting anything. You know what I mean? Let me tell you, like, so probably if I had to pick two of my top, like, let's say Marvel MCU movies, Winter Soldier is my number one, and because I felt like you could have just went into Winter Soldier and watched it, and that's like Captain America in my brain is like freaking superhero like Jason Bourne. Number two would probably be Guardians 3. I loved Guardians 3. How much heart and soul that movie had was good, was great. I loved it. I loved the the way everything came to an end. I loved Rocket's story. Like, if I had to, Rocket's my guy in Guardians. Okay. So then seeing Superman, it was very weird. And I don't know how else to explain it, but it was very bizarre. Like they weren't sure what to do. The movie starts with him getting his butt beat, and I'm like, okay, cool, like awesome. Like I get that. Cool. It's different. But then it was just like the rest of the movie was like, okay, Superman's beat up. All right, he gets, it's like, okay, then he gets up, and then, but it's just, maybe it was weirdly edited. Like the edit of it was just bizarre. And I don't know why they made the choices that they made. I liked Mr. Terrific. Mr. Terrific was pretty cool. So I enjoyed Mr. Terrific. But otherwise than that, I feel like they just kept like shitting on Superman the whole time. And he's having that interview with Lois or whatever. And he's like, people were dying. He just kept yelling, people were dying. People were dying. I'm like, you're not getting your point across. You easily can say, Lois, I can't stand by and watch innocent people get murdered. You might not agree with it, but that's how I feel. I just can't do it. And there you go. Yeah, it was. I don't even think it was very wokey either. Like, to me, I know people are like, "Oh, it's woke," or whatever. I just think it was bad, and it sucks because I think everybody was great in it. All the characters were great. All the acting was good. It was like, I think everybody was good. It's just the way the edit and the way they put the movie together, I feel like was not the original plan, and so. It was bizarre. Superman represents America, so they had to tear him down. I'm not sure. They're trying to make him hokey. I mean, the more hokier, the better for me. I'm like, hell yeah, dude. Because everybody else was an asshole in the movie. All the superheroes are assholes. Everybody else is an asshole in the movie. Lois is shitty to him. Of course, Lex Luthor's the bad guy. All the other heroes are shitty to him. Everybody's shitty to him except the people. And I was like, I liked that. Because he stands by his convictions, which was cool. So, yeah. So that was pretty good. The acting was good. Yeah, Superman will let himself die to protect others. Yes. So, but yeah, some of the set pieces were just weird. Like, oh, he goes into the pocket. Did we need the pocket dimension? Like, did we need that? Like, just so we can get like Lois and Mr. Terrific running around. Like, I don't know. And then right off the bat, they get into the Fortress of Solitude. Like, it's not even like built up to, oh man, all of a sudden they get into the Fortress of Solitude. It's like they walk in. I'm like, oh, Ultraman. Ultraman's the freaking, he got his DNA somehow. He's probably another Superman from another dimension. Like, right in the first 10 minutes, I fucking knew it. Yes, yeah. And so when he was fighting the main bad guy, like at the end of the movie, and then once they realize like who it is, I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen it because it's free on HBO. um, I thought he's gonna be like, oh well, he can take it. Like in the animated series, when he fights Darkseid, he's like, oh, you can take it, big boy. All right, now I get to cut loose. And so I thought he was gonna be like, you haven't even seen my full potential. Let me give you a taste, and then just wipe the fucking floor with the bad guy and just shred everybody. Because they're in the pocket dimension or whatever too. So they're in the rift, so he can like cut loose here and not have to worry about anything getting messed up. So I was like, okay. Okay, do you want to get? I mean, I'll do it. We can talk about spoilers. If you want me to fill you in on the rest of the movie. Let me do a. Let me do one of these real quick. Let's do this. Okay. So, this is how little I feel like maybe the screenplay sucked and they had to change stuff. So my wife hated the movie. She freaking hated the movie. When we went to go see it the first time, the power in the theater went out. So we got reimbursed. You know, we got passes so we can go see any movie. And I was bummed because the power went out and we didn't. They were looking out for me, man. They were looking out for me. My wife could not stand this movie. She was like, it better pick up because, man, is it boring. And then after we finished, she was like, I'm so glad that the power went out because I would have been so upset watching this and then knowing that we paid for it. All right. And I was like, well, everybody did a good job. Like, I was like looking at the positive. I was like, there was cool stuff. Metamorpho was pretty rad. All the characters were cool. Right. Ultraman is a clone of Superman. Lex Luthor makes a clone of Superman. But apparently he's dumb, so he has to tell him how to fight, apparently, I guess. And so the whole point is he stages this coup for that whatever doo-doo territory that the one country kept trying to invade or whatever, you know. He was doing that so Superman would interfere and then kind of get Superman in trouble and doing stuff. The whole time, Luthor has a clone of Superman that looks just like him. If you want to get Superman in trouble, just have the guy that looks exactly like Superman dress up like Superman and start doing bad stuff. And then everybody will hate Superman and stop trusting him. You have a Superman doppelganger who looks just freaking like him. But instead you want to do this whole war BS to make Superman look bad when you have your own Superman. So why wouldn't you just use your clone of Superman to do bad stuff to make Superman look bad? Number one. Number two, if you could clone Superman, why don't you clone an army of Supermen? Who cares if they're dumber? They even say he's not as smart as you, but he's stronger. So okay, if I clone 5 Supermen, I'm gonna beat the original Superman by numbers, even if they're not that smart, because they're stronger and there's more of them. So why don't I make 3 clones of Superman, and then I'm freaking unstoppable? That was the big twist. Is I did all this thing not so I can take over. I can take over this country. I started taking over this country so I can get rid of you, Superman. And I was like, dude, you have your own Superman. Just make another one. Just make two. It's obviously he hasn't been. It's obviously that it didn't take this long to make the Superman because he's full grown. So it's like, okay, so did you not want to wait like 3 years to like make 3 Supermen? You know how to do it. Make 1 or 2 more. And then just beat Superman's ass and kill him. Number 1. Number 2, or you can grab that Superman clone. Hey, some person, we're doing Superman spoilers. Okay. So you take your clone of Superman, have him do bad stuff, and then you make Superman look bad, and then nobody would trust him. We already had it. You already had your own Superman. The movie made no sense. It was stupid. Everybody was great. Superman fighting stuff was cool. Like, but all the superheroes are assholes, so they shouldn't even be superheroes. The Justice Gang, they're all jerks. So he can make he can make his own army of Supermen, and no one can oppose him. Superman says, "Cool, I don't care about Superman." Yeah, the movie was bogus. The movie was weak, man. Everybody did, all the action, all the actors, and everybody did a good job, except the movie itself. The movie itself is just, I couldn't stand it. It was boring. And I was open. I was down. I mean, I even like the Superman and the Lois and Superman or whatever. Not the cartoon, but the live action one that was on like WB. That one was pretty good. Like, that was pretty good. Yeah, why doesn't he just deal with Superman if he has thousands? If you can make your own army of even your own squad of Supermen, you're freaking invincible. Just clone more. Could he only afford 1? Like, I don't understand. It's stupid. And you could do the whole pocket dimension was pointless. The whole pocket dimension part was just to put him in here, to remove him from the story so they could just do some stuff. And yeah, he comes back with Metamorpho, but otherwise you could remove that and you wouldn't miss anything. You'd be back at square one. You know what I think would have been better? And here's what I was hoping for. Once they did the cast, and I saw Superman, and then they got the lady from the Marvelous Miss Mabel or whatever, who plays Lois, who does a great job. But that show is like 1920s, 30s, or whatever. And in the movie, she's average. In that show, she's freaking gorgeous because the way they used to dress up back then. I was hoping, this is even before the Fantastic Four was talking about doing a retro piece. Superman should have been a time period. Superman, they should have made Superman they should have gave it some cool aesthetic to where it would have looked like almost like the animated series kind of has that Art Deco kind of 20s, 30s look. If they would have made it like it placed in the 40s or something like that, or like in the 30s, something cool like that, it would have been awesome. And it would have stood out, because this just looks like every other movie. Yeah, exactly. An army of dumb Superman at your control. You made one, just make a couple more, and there's your army. That's how you defeat Superman. Call it a wrap. Wrap it up. Call it a day. It was dumb. They thought the twist was going to be like, it's a clone. I was like, it's a clone, or it's a freaking alternate Superman from another dimension, especially when they're talking about doing the pocket dimension. It was weak. It was so weak, man. Like, I was like, what are they thinking? If they keep this up, dude, DCEU is ass. Whatever the new one, it's doo-doo. Even Peacemaker, we don't even know if we like Peacemaker too. Peacemaker, it's Peacemaker's kind of it's like, I don't know if they know superheroes. I don't know if James Gunn can understand superheroes. I don't know. I don't think he does. I don't think he understands Superman. So, yep, it was booty. It was booty cheeks. All right, let's do these. Yep. It's like they don't know what they're doing. I think James Gunn needs somebody like Kevin Feige or something to kind of reel in the weird goofiness. Even the Suicide Squad was okay at best. It wasn't like oh, it's a game changer or whatever. It's like, what is this freaking movie, dude? I'd love to see let's see, still looked better like a bunch of Marvel movies lately. Yeah, it did. I mean, the aesthetic, everything was kind of neat. I feel like they could have pushed that aesthetic some more. Yeah, I'm not sure if he understands superheroes. Yeah, superhero movies. They should stop messing around. They should have been like, we're going to get Sam Raimi, and Sam Raimi's going to do our DC universe for us. Sam Raimi, you want to be the guy? And I tell you what, Sam Raimi would have came out with some cool shit, man. Let's see. Did you No, I didn't see Red Sonja. I didn't even know that was a movie. Nah, I'm not going to see any Marvel movies. I kind of over all their stuff. I don't care anymore, to be honest. Yeah, I kind of am over superhero movies and superhero shit, to be honest. Oh, yeah, see that okay now? Anything I liked? I don't know, man. I'm trying to think, what did we watch recently? I like The Beekeeper. I didn't like A Working Man. What else the hell did I watch? I'm trying to think. Me and the kiddo watched Spirited Away last night. That's a good one. Oh, is my microphone not coming through clear? That sounds like I'm coming out. Oh, I don't know. It might be your internet because I'm watching it on YouTube and I'm coming through pretty good. Yeah, I'm coming through pretty clear. You did what? Spirited Away? What else? I did not like Working Man. I really liked Beekeeper. I have not seen Red Sonja. Superman was doo-doo. Oh, probably Spirited Away. Yeah, it's probably watch something. Yeah. I'm trying to think what else did I watch. I feel like I'm missing something. Karate Kid Legends was okay. Karate Kid Legends, that was all right. I feel like I'm missing something. There was something that we watched. I was like, oh, that wasn't bad. It was pretty good. I can't remember what it was, though. There's something that me and the wife watched before Superman. I think the next one we're going to try and watch is the Ballerina movie. It's the John Wick spinoff. Oh, Sketch. I got to watch that one. I've been debating about watching it with my kiddo. She's 7, though, so I don't know. I'm not too sure about it. Yeah. That's available to rent now. Oh, it's good for 7-year-olds. Okay, cool. Then we'll watch it because we were eyeballing it. Some people were saying it was a little scary, but I was like, well, You know what, man? Dude, I remember growing up watching freaking Little Monsters. That damn movie was scary as all head up. Like, geez. Like, I went back and watched it a couple years ago. And I was like, dude, how is this like a kid's movie, dude? Let's do. I want to do the eye and his eyes like they're rolling in the back of his head because he just got messed up. Yeah, Little Monsters. It is a little scary, but PG scary. That's kind of what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Let's see. I always wanted to watch Little Monsters. I never did. Yeah. It was. It's. To be honest, I can't believe it was a kids movie. Like you're like, man, dude. It's like, yeah, it's up there. See if I can move this. Scoot this over. I think it's easier here because I'm looking at when I look at the monitor. Let's darken this up a bit, and I think we're gonna be good. I'm gonna use my new eraser. Hopefully this doesn't suck. Generals. This was one of the more expensive ones. So. Erasers. So I'm wondering, is it one? No, it's just one big one. It's like one big super eraser. Huh. Yeah, because when I look to talk to you, I'm looking at the thing, and my mic was over here. Gonna need this a bit. I'll probably just go for an hour today. Yeah, Karate Kid Legends was okay. I give it a B. I'm glad I didn't see it in theaters, though. You needed a new eraser, yeah. Dude, I had a really good one that I had for like freaking 10 years, man, and the cat or the dog ate it. Yes, I get it. I get it, dude. I get it. Stop. 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 How's your art coming along, Cranberry? Funny, you've been doing art streams with somebody else too, which is pretty cool. I saw this trick. Let's see if I can do it. See, it's too bad. Looks like a turd now. Anyway, all right. So you can use it to knock back some of the pencils. See? Yeah, and I had that sucker probably since like freaking high school or something, man. Okay. So I'm just knocking back some of these pencils. So then I could come and start doing the real pencils over it. Which means I'm just going to be darkening stuff. So I go through I start tightening up the pencils now. Let's see. What did I get? Hopefully that link worked. Yeah, it's a good idea to stream with people. I meant to just do an open thing. I forgot. Just like post a link, maybe, in the chat or something like that. I was thinking about it this time. Tell you what, I've been addicted to that dang Helldivers game. Oh, yeah, where's the link? To be honest, I'm probably going to call it here in about another 5 minutes on Workin. I have a long day today. And, yeah, you know, I meant to post it in your guys' thing too, man. I was slacking. I meant to post it in your spot, Omer. And I forgot, man. That's coming out way better. I think you guys can see that now. I got this goofy ass mic in my way. Yeah, I messed up, man. It was a long day at work today. I dropped the ball. Next week for sure, man. I got to do these streams more often. I used to do them every week, but I've been slacking. now that I'm working on stuff again, I want to really start trying to promote my shit. Oh, just got off a stream, and I was hoping just to hang out somewhere. I might just throw out my own stream. Hell yeah, dude. Go for it, man. Like I said, I'm going to be getting off here in a bit. I'll do another story preview here. Working on a BEARZERKER side story. Yeah, knock the pencils back. It's gonna be hard to see. They got an axe here. Hold an axe right here. So let's do a preview, okay? I'll do a preview so everybody can see it. Let's go. 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, here we go. We got page 1. I'll walk you guys through it. Doorknob shakes. Nightmare guy comes in. All right. Page 2. He's the child. Eats the child. Here's a cough. There's a cough from another room. Leaves that room, goes into the other room, finds another kid sleeping. Creeps in the room. Over the kid's bed. Something else is there. Chops his head off. Twist. It was a dream. The nightmare was dreaming, and that's when I wake up. That's when I woke up. Bro, I think you had a nightmare. Me, no way. We are the nightmares because they're the nightmares. Besides, what do we have to be afraid of? His buddy gets yoinked. Wham! Turn the page. BEARZERKER is revealed. Bam. Axe with a bunch of this nightmare guts on it and stuff. So, yep, that's where we're at. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll try and do these more regular. I just don't feel like going for too long, to be honest. So, pull this over here. If anybody out there is interested, BEARZERKER ashcan, $5 plus $5 shipping. Back cover. There's a back cover art done by Donald DeLay. I got on there too. This is first 6 pages of the BEARZERKER comic, which is going to be reformatted anyway, so that's actually not going to even look like that anymore. So I'm going to go sideways, like the old school one. I don't have one here in front of me. The original ashcan, the first one I did, which was the prologue, opened this way, like a storybook. So I'm going to be doing it. I'm going to be doing it like that, and changing the story a little bit too. So. Homer, nice to see you, my dude. Cranberry, great chatting with you. Some person, thanks for stopping by. Anyone else I missed? Sorry, y'all. I hope you guys have a good night. And I'm gonna play the art department outro, man. So, peace out.